last week seems to have all been about machine heads, tuners, tuning machines, call them what you will. I have been planning future projects. I'm not going to give too much away at the moment, but for my next or next but one project, I need to save weight, and I've been looking around for really lightweight tuners, and Gotoh Stealth seem to be the ones to use. Very small, very lightweight, and some interesting features. Now, Gotoh published drawings, so I haven't bought these tuners yet, but I've been able to model them in 3D in my Blender package, and I've been spending a few snow days doing just that. So hopefully, if all's gone well, you'll see a tuner, a Gotoh Stealth tuner here, and it should probably start travelling towards the camera and getting bigger and bigger, so you can see it in detail. I haven't done the animation yet, so hopefully this works. Yeah, Gotoh Stealth. In investigating these tuners, I discovered you can inlay them. I don't know if that's the right word. You can recess them into the headstock, and of course this has a further weight saving, because you're cutting wood away from the headstock, a small saving. But also the tuner you then use is even lighter because it's a special version with a short post. And again, hopefully you're seeing this demonstrated. I've got no idea. There's probably something happening around here. I haven't animated it yet, but yeah. So the creative possibilities of this are numerous. It might not be to everybody's liking, maybe. I have a question about how you keep access to the tuners. I think it would look ugly if they were still visible inlaid into the back, so I would want to put a plate over the top. Now, do I screw that plate on and using screws, which is adding to the weight, or do I glue the plate on, and then if you ever need to replace or service the tuners, yeah, there are questions to be answered there. Maybe just tack the plate on with a little bit of super glue so that it can be fractured off in future if the tuners need to be replaced. I don't know. Maybe they'll never need to be replaced, but I tend to use tuners quite a lot because I retune between songs, different open tunings. So yeah, but Gotoh Stealth tuners. Now, next up, you will know from watching my videos, maybe you don't watch my videos. In case, if that's the case, then welcome, hello. I don't have much money, and I save money wherever I can. I make a lot of my own tools, which you will have witnessed on this channel, and I buy things second-hand wherever I can. Nearly all of my hand tools are second-hand. I very, very rarely buy new. And I buy second-hand tuners, machine heads. And this is what I did a while ago. I bought a set of tuners off Facebook, and they were incredibly cheap. I think I paid maybe 50p each, £3. But when I got them home, I realised why they were so cheap. Clearly somebody had upgraded their tuners, but the tuners did not have nuts. And without nuts on them, the screw-in things, they slot through the headstock and then you screw the nut on over the top, which acts as the bushing. Without the nuts, they are a little bit wobbly and will wear out very quickly because the mechanism, the cog, is taking the full weight of the string. And interesting that the Gotoh Stealth tuners, they do a version actually, which are meant to be flush mounted on the top of the headstock, and no need to drill the headstock. Quite why you'd avoid drilling the headstock, I don't know. But these tuners that Gotoh do are only for ukulele, because only for a guitar that has less than 10 kilos of tension in the strings, because more than 10 kilos and you'll be grinding the mechanism away because there's no bushing to take the force of the string. So what I'm saying is, without nuts, these tuners are useless. Well, along came another YouTuber, HolzMichel or HolzMichel, link below, and he volunteered to make me some nuts and washers for these tuners, and brilliant job. And here they are. He's made them out of stainless steel. They work perfectly. I'm blown away by this, and he's rescued the tuners. Now, I know that a lot of people will be saying, well, you should just go out and bought a new set of tuners, but I didn't want to throw these away, and I know it's not really economically viable to put all the hours in to make your own nuts and washers, although there are luthiers who make their own hardware. They're out there. It's low cost in terms of materials. It's just manpower that really is the cost here. So if you want a high-end boutique instrument, some of them do have handmade hardware. But anyway, HolzMichel, he does some brilliant videos. I love he's got a lot of knowledge. That guy is an encyclopedia. Wood identification videos, strolling through orchards and stuff like this. It's go and watch him. He's not just about the engineering. This guy is a knowledge. So go check out his videos, and go check out the couple of videos that he's done of making these nuts and washers. Very impressive. Thank you so much, HolzMichel. Have I said your name enough? HolzMichel. And that brings us on to another YouTuber. I am so fortunate here. Mark French. Mark teaches guitar making at Purdue University in the States, in Lafayette. That's Indiana, between Indianapolis and Chicago. I think it's about halfway between. It might be closer to Indianapolis than Chicago. I think it's about 2 hours from Chicago, so it's sort of there. Or is it there? I'm not going to overlay a map. Purdue University, and he's got a YouTube channel, purdueMET. I think he does sort of mechanical engineering type things, sciencey things. Go check him out. And I think I'll be able to put a link to his Purdue University page as well. If you want to learn guitar making and you're in that area, in the States, Purdue University, go check out his course. But Mark was watching one of my videos of the SG1 build, and again I bought second-hand tuners. You'd think by now I'd regret this. I'd be a little bit more careful, but I bought these tuners, and it wasn't until I was actually filming the video where I was putting the tuners on the headstock or the template of the headstock of the guitar, that I noticed they were missing a lot of the washers. There's a plastic washer, and for low friction, and one of these bent little spring washers that take up any of the play and provide a little bit of friction to put some of the friction back that the low friction washer. Yeah, you want a bit of resistance in your tuner, and you don't want any play. And some of the tuners were missing either one or both of the washers, and I was a little bit disappointed about this. I think you can actually, because these are, did I say Gotoh? Grover. Because they're Grover tuners, because they're a major brand, you can actually buy spares, I believe. So that's what I was going to do, and I guess probably still will, because again, I don't want a set of tuners to go to waste. But here's the thing. These are not the tuners I had in the video. These are tuners that Mark has sent me. They, in their department, they had some courtesy of Grover, I think, or a manufacturer of some form. They had some spare tuners, and I guess Mark must have noticed that one of the sets they got, this isn't the only set he sent me. Thank you, Mark. But he noticed that he got the exact same tuners that I was going to use for the SG1, and still will. Well, I'm not going to use the tuners I was going to use. I'm going to use Mark's tuners. So they're perfect. They've all got washers. I checked. So again, thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Mark. Mark French, Purdue University, guitar making. I'm blown away. So these will definitely get used on the SG1. And HolzMichel's nuts and stuff will definitely get used in the next project, If you've seen my CGI videos, you can probably work out what the next project is. So yeah, thank you, YouTube. You're amazing, you lot out there. Thanks.